And we all just work for aliens after that.
Yeah.
Imagine that. So they could actually be nice dons. We just always got this thing where we're
we're all negative. Like,
Yeah.
I think if they landed, we'd just shoot, we'd nuke them.
Yeah, we'd absolutely
And it's like,
murder
just
them
chill
within
out.
seconds.
Let us speak.
Maybe it didn't stop. Maybe I'm just better at it.
Oh, don't say that.
So he was like working, and then he'd see her like under his desk.
Oh, don't. That's freaking me out.
In the headlock, he's going, I'm a fireman. That's what he was saying to me.
I'm a fireman.
Well done.
What?
I'm just trying to go somewhere else now. Leave me alone.
But yeah, to start off, got a little comment of the week.
Mate, I feel so stupid
Why?
about the comment.
What? Stupid?
Stupid.
Okay.
It looks like stupid.
So this was based off in the last episode, right? I was speaking about how I got scared of the Bob the Builder character in my room when I was a kid. And yeah, I was just crying and stuff. And I'm pretty sure we spoke about like the most terrifying thing is if your kid's crying and you don't know what at. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So this person commented, when my baby was 1, I went in to put some folded clothes away in her room around midnight. I turned around from putting her clothes in the drawer and she was fully standing up in her crib, looking at me with her eyes wide open and her hair in her face. I never heard her move. I almost fainted.
Yeah, I've had one of them situations.
Have you?
Yeah.
What,
Yeah,
like similar thing where
terrifying.
it's just stood up?
Yeah, it's just stood up. And you walk in.
That would be terrifying.
And even though you know she should be in there,
Yeah.
she should be lying down. She shouldn't be stood up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd accidentally volley my kid.
Yeah.
By accident. I think I'd just be that scared I'd just fly kick it.
I almost did it on purpose.
Don't ever do that again. Don't scare me.
But she
No.
was asleep though, but her eyes were open and she was staring at me.
Oh no.
I'm like, bro, what?
I used to do that though. When my cousin lived with me, I was weird. I used to sleep with my bedroom door open so in my old house, right, there was a toilet room on the top of the stairs,
Yeah,
and then my
yeah.
bedroom. I used to keep my door open and just have the toilet room light on because I was afraid of the dark. Till like 12, I was scared of the dark.
That's the thing, you know.
It's
you
crazy.
know, recently I've been talking about that, like with
Yeah.
a group of people, and do you know how many people are scared of the dark as kids?
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
But-
What are we scared of?
I don't know. I don't honestly know, but I was scared of it till late, like 12, which is like, it's a big age to be scared of the dark, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I used to always sleep with the door open, toilet light on. And my cousin used to live with me, right? He came out of his room, saw me just asleep, just in my bed, went toilet, came out, and he said I was just staring at him like this. Just up.
See, at that point, you just...
Staring at him.
And you know what's scary is you ain't even aware of anything.
No, I was asleep.
That's scary, isn't it?
Terrifying. And then he said, he was like, he thought I was up. So I think he thought he woke me up
Yeah.
from the going toilet.
Mm.
So he was like, oh, sorry, man, are you all right? And I just went, yeah, I'm good. And just stared at him. And he
That's-
was like, what the fuck? And he was like, are you awake? And I was like, yeah. I weren't. I don't remember any of it. And then he went bed. And then there was another time, same thing, came out. I was asleep in my bed. He went toilet. He came out. I weren't in my bed. And he said,
So-
you didn't go downstairs or anything. You weren't in your bed.
So where was you?
I don't know. To this day, I don't know where I went. I think, do you know what's creepy? I think, because I was a weird sleeper, I've got better at it now. I think I stood somewhere in my room. That's scary,
Yeah,
innit? I think I stood in the corner of my room or something. Because I didn't go downstairs.
Oh, mate, I hate stuff like
I
that.
know. I was a weird sleeper, man. I had no recollection of what I was doing.
Because it's night time as well, it's scarier.
It is
the
'Cause
dark
he
what
was-
makes it scarier.
He was always up till like 4 a.m. as well. So it happened at like 4 a.m.
Oh, mate.
He said it scared the shit. He said I didn't dare go in your room. He didn't go in my room to look for me. But he said, I know you didn't go downstairs. 'Cause I think he went down after to get a drink or whatever. And he said, you weren't downstairs. So I don't know where you were.
That's one of them where you push the door open and the door swings past and you're just stood staring. Like that.
He
That's
would've-
one of them ones.
And knowing him, he's ex-army. He would have fucking knocked me out.
Yeah,
Clean. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
That's terrifying.
When I hear stories of how I used to sleep and stuff, it fucking scares me, man. Like, I used to like shout a lot. I still do a little bit now. Sometimes I shout in my sleep. I've done it before. I've woke myself up. I was in a dream, and I think I was fighting someone. And I think I shouted like "fuck off" or something. But I woke up to me. It was like not that long ago. It was a few months ago, and I woke up to me just going like "fuck off" like that, and I was like, "Oh!"
Do you ever get them feelings as well, where you wake up and you're like, "Did I just shout?"
Yeah, but
You're
I
like,
did.
Did I just scream?
I
or-"
did. Yeah.
Because I had that recently, where
It's
I woke up
terrifying.
and I was like, "Did I just scream, or am I just
Streaming it.
just tripping?" Like,
Do you know another thing I'm having at the minute as well? And I've had this a lot in my life, yeah. And I genuinely think I might see someone. Like, it's not anything mad. It's just I want to get rid of it. My alarm doesn't seem to do anything to me. So, like, prime example, this morning, I set an alarm for like 7.
yeah.
In my dream, I can hear my alarm going off. I can't get out. I'm like locked in my dream, and I can hear it, and I'm like, I can't fucking get up and turn this alarm off. And then
Do you like the noise of it?
no,
It's a horrible noise, but
it's just the like
yeah.
that. I can hear it. I can't get up out of my dream. This morning, my girlfriend just turned it off for me and went, "That's been going on for 15 minutes."
15 minutes is crazy as well.
She was like, "You've woke me up, and
Could
I've
that
had to
not
turn
just
it
be
off."
Could that not just be because you're like bare tired? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just that knackered because I have had a mad week.
Yeah.
But I feel that happening a lot where it's not even in a lazy way. It's not like, oh, can't be asked to get up. I'm trying to wake up.
Yeah.
I can't get up.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, you might be right. I might just be overtired.
Yeah.
And just my body's just not getting up, and it's just like, nah, mate, I ain't getting up.
Because I know
You're mad.
people who were like that, but just because they couldn't go sleep, they had to get put on sleeping pills.
Oh, I'm never doing that.
So then they went bed earlier and woke up on time.
No.
You know what I mean?
I ain't doing that. I'm a night owl, man. I have to stay up. Going bed at like fucking 9, 10 a.m., 10 p.m. sounds like the fucking worst thing in the world for me.
Yeah. See,
That sounds like hell.
10 p.m. If I'm in bed by 10 p.m., I'm waking up and I'm feeling good. The
Really?
next day. I'm like, what?
I can't go
I must have
sleep.
gone bed at 10 p.m.
I can't go sleep, man. It's like last night. I went bed at like 1. And I was all ready. I know when you have everything done and it's ready for bed and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm actually all right. Like, I've actually done everything I need to do.
Yeah.
I did everything I need to do and I just laid down. And I just stared at the ceiling and I was like, I'm bored.
So what time do you think you went bed?
1:30, 2, I don't know.
See, that's probably what it is then. Probably being tired. Because if that's like
But I'm
5
bored.
hours sleep.
I'm bored when I go to bed. I fucking hate going to bed. I hate it. I've always hated it. I hate going to bed. It's the worst time of the day. It's crap.
Nah, man.
It's just boring. You're fucking like, if you didn't have sleep, I'd be so happy because, like, you get so much more done.
See, I think I'd be arrested.
What if you didn't sleep?
If I didn't sleep.
Do you get cranky?
You got like another whole like 12 hours
Yeah, be sick.
in the day.
I'd love it.
Nah.
How much more editing I can get done?
I'd get arrested.
Nah, I'd love it. And I'm not a morning person either. I can't function in the morning. I'm crap in the morning. I'm not good till
I think
like.
everyone is though.
It take
Everyone's crap in the
no.
morning.
There's some morning people. I went to the office the other day, and I was taking the lift up, and then this woman was like really chirpy and talking to this other man in her office or whatever in the elevator. She was like talking to a co-worker. Oh, how was your weekend? All that stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, it's alright." You could tell he's still defrosting.
Yeah, but he probably got lit or something. He probably had something to do with in his life.
But then she was like proper bouncy and was like, yeah, I'm a big morning person. She was like, I live by the motto of you get in earlier, you finish earlier.
Yeah, because
And I'm
she's,
like,
she's
nah,
dead
I'm not
at
like
2.
that.
She's like him at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I
she
mean?
did say that, to be fair. I fucking found out her whole life just through a short elevator ride. But yeah, she was just like, yeah, I'm done after like 5 p.m. or something. I'm off.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm better at after 5.
Yeah.
Optimal.
Fair.
But I don't know how people are so jumpy in the morning. They're like, yeah, let's get the day. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, Don's are jogging. I hate joggers. I said it before when I go and work and Don's are jogging.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I don't know how people do it.
Because you're just
Props to
pretending you
'em.
got your life in order. You ain't got your life in order. You're just being a cock.
Running is shit. I don't know how people run. I've tried it.
Yeah.
I've done it multiple times. It's been shit every time. I feel sick. My legs ache. I hate it. I get stitch. I hate it.
But this is why exercise is kind of shit. Remember that time when I went to the gym with you? Ellis messaged me, he said, "Oh, you want to come gym? I got a day pass." I don't want to go gym anyway.
Yeah.
But I said, yeah, I'll have a bit of time with my boy
Spend
Ellis.
some
You know what
time
I
with
mean?
my boy, yeah.
He starts putting me through fucking Joe Wicks exercise. Here's me grafting, sweating my tits off. And halfway through it, I thought, I ain't even going to be here tomorrow. So I'm going to be aching. I ain't never coming back.
Yeah, so you're just going to be aching for the sake
I'm
of
going
it.
to be aching for no reason.
Yep.
I'm just doing one day to ache.
I remember we did treadmill and then we just did a load of weights.
Yeah.
And
I was thinking, what am I doing?
Genuinely, I actually don't like going gym, but I do it because I work out because I know I need to, and stuff, to just maintain and just make sure I don't get fucking fat. But I don't like it. I don't think anyone does. I think people do it for like, it makes you feel good after you feel sick. You feel hench after, even if you're not hench, you just feel hench.
Yeah. I think some people go for how they look, you know.
Yeah, of course. So they want to look.
You do look better. You do look better. So
I
don't, and I hate when people go, "Oh, look at him. He's been a knobhead because he's hench."
Well, no, he's
not
worked
being
hard,
a knobhead.
mate.
He's proud of himself. And then you've got the dons who go because, like your job,
Yeah,
you kind of need to do it.
yeah, because I'm sat down most of the time. I need to go gym.
Yeah, and then you got other dons. I couldn't think of anything worse than going gym. I go work all day lifting heavy shit, and then I gotta go to the gym and lift heavy shit.
But with your job, you won't need to work out.
No.
Because it's manual. So, like when I was in the kitchen, I still went gym, but it was on the odd occasion. But I didn't really need to go because I'm on my feet for fucking 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
I don't need to. Do you know what I mean? But there's one thing, I haven't been to my gym since. I go to my mate's gym now. I haven't been to my gym.
Yeah.
Because something happened.
Oh no.
I got intimidated by a load of lads.
Alpha males.
Yeah.
No.
Alphas. And they mugged me off.
Did they?
I would like to know how you would have handled this situation because I told James about it. And he was like, I would have told him to fuck off. And I'm like, yeah, because you're hench. I'm a little fucking pipsqueak. Like, this is what happened, right?
Yeah.
So, finished my session and then picked up a Lucasade Sport Orange in a little little bottle. I love them. They're so sick, innit?
You have to do that.
Yeah. I love them. I bought one of them and then cashing it up and then I had my headphones on, right? And I seen at the corner of my eye, I know like the blurred vision at the side.
Yeah.
And I just seen like that. And then there was a group of lads, like 6 of them, on the sofa. There's a sofa area as you come out. When people wave, I always look behind me because I never want to make the mistake. That's not for me.
Yeah.
Because that's embarrassing. I've done that before. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So that I see this at the corner of my eye, and I was like, I looked at them. Now I looked behind me. There was literally no one there, and I was like, so it has to be for me then.
Yeah.
So I was like, you good? Like just one of them. And then he was like, and I was like,
to be honest, I wouldn't have gone over on that. I'd have just.
This is
stood
what
where I am and
James
just gone,
said.
Yo.
That's what James said. He said, you think I'm going over?
Yeah, doing that. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
Fair. I should have done that. I'm a twat. Right. I've learnt now from it. But yeah, so he just goes like that. But they're hench and tall.
They don't give a shit.
I know, yeah. No, to be fair, I wasn't actually intimidated at that point. I just thought, I don't know, they want to speak to me about it. I don't fucking know. So I got my drink and then I walked over and I was like, oh, you good, man, what's up? And then he just went and just stared at me and I just said, is there an issue?
Yeah.
And then again, just blank staring at me. And I was like, I just said, what the fuck's going on? Like that. And then he just burst out laughing. All of them did. Yeah. So they were all serious. Then they just burst out laughing after I said, like, what the fuck's going on? And then I was like, just stood there like, what is that? What? And then he was like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. And then like dapped me up and stuff. And I was like, I still don't get what's going on. What's going on?
Yeah.
And then his mate opposite was like, oh, shits and gigs. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
And I shook his hand and I was like, nice to meet you. And I was like, but still, what the fuck was that? And then his mate was like, oh, I just wanted to like fucking mess with you a little bit. And I was like, what was the purpose? What's just happened?
Yeah, it's not funny.
And then I was just like, okay. And I just put my headphones back on and walked off. And I was like,
to be honest,
I've never been in since.
I thought he was going to... Yeah, what? Because of that?
No, to be fair, it's not actually because of that.
Yeah,
but
to say.
That's the last time I went to my gym. Because I like training with my mate now recently. But yeah, I was just like, I don't get what's going on. But James said exactly what you said. From that, he said, I would have said, fuck off.
Yeah. Who the fuck are they?
I should have.
Yeah.
But then it's me.
Yeah, you just panicked, yeah.
You would have kicked the shit out of me.
No, but because they're hench don't mean they kick the shit out of you.
No. But
And even then,
yeah,
it don't matter. If you got kicked the shit out of, that's the worst thing that could happen. Because then one day you're going to go in and it's going to be just him on his own.
Yeah.
And then you fucking bang him with a weight. And then you fucking laugh at him. Drag him about the fucking gaff.
Know what it was? I never assumed this, by the way, but I did think he was one of them was possibly a fan of the podcast, like the shits and gigs. Yeah. That's the only reason why I didn't go like, I would have never said fuck off, but that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to like ignore or anything, because I thought I did
because
think, are they a fan of the show? I don't know. Yeah,
but because you're a part of the podcast doesn't mean you can't be like that.
Yeah, I know.
It's like if it happened, you can put the most famous person in the world.
Yeah.
It don't mean you can disrespect them just because you've seen them on TV, you know?
Yeah. That's the only sort of like bad interaction I've had, really. It was just weird. I was just like, dude, this is just fucking weird. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's not even funny. It was just awkward.
So also, from that episode, we was talking about primary colours.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes.
And we were saying that if it's got like 3 colours in, and it takes up the same of the of the flag, they're primary colours.
Well, yeah, I thought it fucking would be because it's an equal amount.
Primary colours are red, blue, yellow.
Oh.
Because you can't mix them.
Yeah, I get that.
Let me read the comment.
I get that.
It says the primary colours are 3 colours: red, blue, yellow. That's when mixed together in different sequences. Create the other colours. For example, blue and red makes purple.
Yeah.
And blue and yellow makes green. Yeah. However, you can't mix colours together to get any of the primary ones, as they are the foundation for creating the others. So the India flag doesn't have blue, red or yellow in it, hence no primary colours. We're so fucking dumb.
Nah.
Because I know that.
I genuinely thought primary colours were the main colours what consists of that thing, whether it be a logo, whatever. They're your primary colours. Then your secondary colours are the secondary thing. So it's like, the text underneath or whatever. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like,
you was thinking of it in a creative way.
Yeah, so whatever.
I was thinking it just an uneducated way. I can't even lie. I was thinking uneducated as hell.
Right. I'm intrigued to hear your Reddit story.
Oh man.
I'm intrigued.
Man. It's no, this wasn't Reddit. This was I was just scrolling through TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And I can't find it.
Okay.
But to be honest, I won't put it up anyway, so I've just bullet pointed it.
Was there a person talking about
There's a person talking.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
Really?
Yes.
All right, cool.
So basically, what she was saying is she heard a story of a dude and a woman. They were together, been married.
Yep.
And he just started feeling uncomfortable. Like, he kept feeling like he was being watched. And randomly, he'd like be washing up in the kitchen or something. He'd look to the side, and there's his wife just smiling at him, just like behind the wall, like smiling at him.
God.
And then, like, when he caught her, she'd get happy.
Right.
And she kept doing it for weeks and weeks and weeks. And basically, he then pulled her to the side and said, "This needs to stop. It's scaring me.
Yeah, it's freaking
weird."
me out.
A couple of weeks passed. It stopped.
Yeah.
And he said, that whole, like, staring at me thing was weird.
Yeah.
And she went, and he said, I'm glad it stopped. And she said, maybe it didn't stop. Maybe I'm just better at it.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah. And then he started feeling uncomfortable again.
No.
So he was, like, working, and then he'd see her, like, under his desk and shit. Like, she was under the desk, and he has no idea how she got under there.
Oh, don't. That's freaking me out.
He was in the shower, and he said I was in there for about 20 minutes or something. Got out, and there's like a cabinet. She was in the fucking cabinet, and when he opened it, she smiled and laughed and was like happy that she'd been found.
What the fuck is going on?
And he was like, "You're fucking weird. I'm gone." Went to his brother's house.
He married her as well. This is his wife.
Yeah.
How do you not know she's fucking tapped?
He stayed at his brother's house. Right, and at night they were all watching TV.
Oh, don't.
And in the corner of the window, she was there smiling at him, and like they all seen her, and she got happy when she got found again and ran away.
No.
He was like, fuck this, I'm done, I'm out, I don't know who she is, she's terrifying. So the next day, him and his brother went back to the house.
Yeah.
And there was like all like smell of flesh and stuff.
Oh no.
And like paper mache eyeballs. Right. And then he went up and she was like covered in blood down her arms and stuff, hiding under the bed. And she was happy when he said, you need to get out, like you're fucking gone weird, I want to divorce you. So she picked a bit of smashed glass up, stabbed him in like the side of his stomach.
Jesus.
And then he said he just ran.
Yeah.
She was chasing him. No, he said, I felt like I was being chased. Me and my brother just ran, got in the car, fucked off.
Yeah.
That's the last thing that was heard. Like, there's no more part 2.
What the fuck?
There's no more.
How do you not know she was a fucking weirdo?
That smiling thing, I can already like...
I can picture it. And it's freaking me the fuck out.
I can picture her.
I think the desk one would scare me more than anything.
Yeah. And then she was like in the cabinet while he was showering. So he's gone in there already, and the bathroom's normal.
Yeah.
Got undressed, got the shower on, took a shit. You know what I mean? He's chilling.
Yeah.
20 minutes, got out, opened that, bang, there she is.
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
Just staring at you. Because that's like a...
I'd go insane.
He said apparently in it, he said he wanted to get her some help because it's still his wife.
Yeah.
It's just not the same woman.
I wouldn't give a shit about you.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
terrifying,
done.
isn't it?
I wouldn't give a single crap.
No.
I'll be out. Instantly.
Fuck that.
That is freaky. I don't understand though, like... it's just always tapped, or like it sounds like she's possessed or
it's
something.
like something's switched in her head. That's why I find like something so crazy. Like I've probably said it on here before. Like, are people born just tapped, or does it become tapped?
I think you're born it, because people like to go, oh well, this childhood happened and this is why they're like this. I think that's a load of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I think childhood matters, but I think you're just born crazy. I think you're just born with you're not wired right.
Yeah, and it's like a matter of time.
Yeah, it's just
like,
gonna
it's
happen.
Like a car, innit? Like,
yeah,
your engine light comes on. Like,
yeah,
like over time, it's just gonna wear and then break, and
it's
then
gonna happen.
when it breaks, you're done.
Yeah, you're literally done.
It's gonna happen. I don't know. The body is so weird because she thinks that's normal just to be staring as well. There's something about it. I think it's because I think it's the silence.
Yeah, I can just picture it.
Yeah.
I can just picture him just trying to get on with his day, and she just appears out of nowhere and is just staring at him, and you're just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what are you staring at?
What are you doing?
But saying, oh, maybe I just got better at it, and then he starts seeing her in like advanced hiding places.
Oh, yeah, she's just turned it up.
That's mental.
Out of nowhere. I don't know how I'd react. I don't know how I'd react.
Yeah, because you know you'd click at some point that she's unwell. So you gotta kind of try. I think he dealt with it kind of perfectly.
Yeah, I wouldn't have dealt with it that well.
Yeah,
I'll be swinging. I'll get pissed off. You're taking the piss now. You're at my brother's house staring at me through his fucking garden.
That's the one that's
what are you
too
doing?
far, innit?
And then you stab me with a piece of glass. I'm drop kicking you out the fucking top floor.
Yeah, but as well, I feel like Donnies who have like lost their shit are kind of, they just go randomly hench. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a Donny who's like sniffed up and that. Why are they so hench?
No. There's something about when people do cocaine or whatever, they just go hench.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Where did this extra strength come from?
Yeah, it makes no sense. And they don't feel pain.
No.
I've seen like people in town and that like coked up and get smacked up and they don't feel anything.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah.
Or two cokeheads scrapping. It's crazy business.
God, yeah. It's fucking nuts.
Two cokeheads scrapping is crazy business. I seen two cokeheads in a nightclub one time. One of them, I knew him anyway, but he was off his tits. He's off his tits. Like, you could see it on his nose.
Yeah.
And then this other dude, you just knew. And they both somehow come together in the club and start driving, throwing each other about. The bouncers were like, I don't know what to do. There's only like 4 of us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were like dashing people about. They were big guys, but
Jesus, man.
sniffed up to hell, and it was crazy.
That's crazy. I'll always remember the time where me, you and Ryan went down.
Yeah.
We'd gotten drunk at a place I used to work. Like, it was after my shift.
Oh,
We got drunk and stuff.
Yeah.
Good night, just crazy. Could barely remember it. It was just nuts. And then I remember we came out the pub, and you and Ryan were trying to get in this place opposite.
Yeah.
But we were that smashed. They were basically just like, nah.
Yeah.
You're not
I remember.
This is still the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, oh my! I was just watching this. Like, what is going on? I was that out of it. I thought it was a dream. Byron and Ryan are trying to get into this pub opposite. They're just like, no, you are smash. You are not getting in here, mate. Like, we can tell.
But there was
just
so
go
many,
home.
Yeah. That's why I'm embarrassed of myself here, because you're 18. It was fresh 18 as well.
Yeah.
We could have just literally just gone somewhere else.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, to be fair. But we just wanted to be in this place.
Yeah, we just wanted to be there.
But I was watching it from a distance. I was at basically the place I used to work. So I just seen you two opposite there.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I was so out of it. I was just like, what are they doing? They're trying to get in. What the fuck? And then I remember the bouncer just be like, no, just fuck off now. And then this guy runs out of the pub, just drop kicks Ryan.
Yeah, he just in jeans.
Bang! Yeah.
Jeans.
He was in skinny jeans.
Crazy.
This guy was like I don't know, just martial artist.
I know, yeah.
Literally
he was
ran
crazy.
out, bang, like that. Ryan just went flying. And I was like, Jesus Christ! And then I remember you just ran up to him and smacked him in the fucking face. and then I think he like booted you.
No. What happened after that was it stopped.
No, he grabbed Ryan, I swear.
No. I was the one that ended up getting grabbed, because after that it was like kind of like, fair enough, we've just had a little swing about, and then I was walking away, and I think Ryan was like behind me but shouting, and I was like, well, I remember to this day I was walking away because I had my hands in my pocket, and I was walking, and Ryan was walking behind me. I was like, let's just fuck off, and this one dude left Ryan even though he was mouthing off and just got me in headlock. And he was in the headlock. He's going, I'm a fireman. That's what he was saying to me.
I'm a fireman.
Well done.
What?
I'm just trying to go somewhere else now.
choking the life out of him. I'm a fireman. Jesus.
And Ryan stopped mouthing off and kind of like walked round the front and looked at me, and I was just I was getting choked out.
Oh my God.
And then Ryan got him in headlock. Or
yeah,
something.
I remember it just kicking. I was just like, what the fuck? This has all come from, can I go in this pub, please?
I know.
It's just kicked off. This is the thing about nights out. This is why I can't do it. It's just
Whenever
it's just always something kicking off. It would always be like, oh, we're just gonna have a chill night. It's never a chill night. It would just kick off, mate.
To be honest, what actually deserved to happen that night was Ryan got knocked out by the kick and I got choked out by the fireman. That's what deserved to happen. You know, when you're 18 and you're just a prick.
Yeah, we've all
I did some really twatty things. At 18 years old clubbing, I did some really twatty things.
Everyone has, though. Everyone has. It's part of growing up, for one, and it's part of getting drunk. It's what alcohol does to you. It fucks you up.
But that dude, no, because that's what I was pissed off about. That. No, I know why I got put in headlock. That dude kicked Ryan, I punched him, and then he was trying to walk away. Yeah. And I was like, you're a prick. Why don't you just kick him? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, he came out of nowhere.
And then he just went, and then we started walking off the other way. Yeah. And then the other bloke come and choked me out.
The bouncer. Nearly. Yeah, that was... It's the fact that escalated so much. Like, the bouncer was just like, just fuck off. And then I think you were just about to walk off, and Ryan just targeted Ryan. What makes me laugh is like, you were closer. He just kicked Ryan. No. He just thought, easy target. Yeah. Bang! Just went
such a clean shot.
I've never seen someone fly in the air. Ryan flew in the air. He just fucking flew and skidded. I remember. Like, Jesus Christ.
Wrecked as we was, he looked at me and went, did he just kick me?
Yeah. Oh my God. Right, cool. I've got a Reddit story. So these are both UFO sighting stories.
Okay.
That I've found.
Right.
So I just wanted to go through them. The first one is pretty long.
Okay.
But it is what it is.
Go for it.
Okay. So it starts off. I've always been a night owl. There's something about the quiet solitude of the late hours that makes me feel more alive.
Fucking hell, you definitely wrote this one.
Yeah, it's me, yeah. It's like the world slows down and I can finally breathe. One night, a few months ago, I had an experience that I can't quite wrap my head around. I live in a small town, the kind where everyone knows everyone and nothing exciting ever really happens. My house is on the outskirts, close to a dense forest that stretches for miles. I've always loved the forest. It feels like a secret world that belongs only to me. That night, the air was crisp and cool and the moon was full, casting a silvery glow over everything. I decided to take a walk in the forest. It was around midnight and I figured the moonlight would be enough to guide me. As I walked, the familiar sounds of the night, crickets chirping, leaves rustling, were like a comforting symphony. I felt at peace.
This sounds like exactly how it is in the movies, isn't it?
After about 20 minutes, I came to a small clearing where I often stopped to rest. I sat on a fallen log, gazing up at the stars. I must have been there for a while.
That's what it is. And some lights.
Yeah.
There's some crazy rituals going on and shit.
Sacrificing a goat. I must have been sat there for a while, lost in thought, when I noticed something strange. The usual sounds of the forest had stopped. No crickets, no rustling, just an eerie, unsettling silence. Then I saw it. A soft glowing light, floating just above the ground, about 50 feet away. At first, I thought it was a firefly, but as it moved closer, I realised it was too big, and the light was too steady. My curiosity got the better of me, and I stood up to get a closer look. As I approached, the light grew brighter and took on a bluish hue. It hovered in place, almost as if it was waiting for me. I reached out, my hand trembling slightly, and the light seemed to respond, moving closer until it was right in front of me. I could see now that it wasn't just a light. It had a form, almost like a small, translucent orb. I felt a strange sensation, like a gentle hum vibrating through my body. It wasn't unpleasant, just odd. The orb pulsed with light, and I could swear I heard a faint whisper, though I couldn't make out any of the words. I stood there, transfixed, for what felt like hours, but was probably only a few minutes. Suddenly, the orb shot upward, disappearing into the night sky in an instant. The forest sounds returned, and I was left standing there, bewildered and alone. I made my way back home, my mind racing with questions. What had I just seen? Was it some kind of natural phenomenon, or something else entirely? I've told a few people about that night, but most of them just laugh it off or think I'm making it up.
It's because it sounds like Hollywood.
It sounds crazy.
It sounds like Hollywood.
Yeah. So this isn't, I got it wrong, this isn't like a UFO. This is sort of like an orb energy sort of thing, like a weird thing. But it's still quite alien-like. Maybe I am crazy, but I know what I saw. Since then, I've spent countless nights in that forest, hoping to see the orb again, but it has never reappeared. Yet, I can't shake the feeling that it was trying to tell me something, that there's more to this world than we understand. So that's my story. I don't expect anyone to believe me, but if you've ever experienced anything similar, I'd love to hear about it. Maybe together we can make sense of the mysteries that lie just beyond our reach.
It's so hard to believe.
It is hard to believe. He sounds fucking high.
Yeah, and also,
But-
what the fuck are you doing walking around the forest at night?
Yeah, forest is crazy.
Forest, that's like something is up with you, actually.
A forest is crazy. I'd go for the late night walk sometimes, but not in a
Yeah, but not in a
forest.
forest.
Like street, I need lamp,
Yeah.
like lights.
On
you
your
know what I
own,
mean?
just... And he goes there all the time.
Yeah, that's scary. That's freaky. That is. You're gonna see some weird shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
He must have stepped on something.
yeah.
You know, one time, right, I stepped on something in like a foresty area, right?
Yeah.
I stepped on something and it proper strong. I was like, ah. And then my vision kind of like went blurry, like all on this side.
Really?
Yeah, and I remember like, because I had to drive home.
Yeah.
I was Trex.
Yeah.
I had to drive home, and like if I opened that eye, I couldn't drive. So I had to
Jesus.
drive home like that.
Fucking hell. That's crazy.
It's like it's like whoa blurry. I couldn't. If I closed that eye, everything looked like 0.5 zoom. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, it was well weird.
To be fair, I had a weird thing once. Like, it wasn't paranormal or anything, but just speaking about the vision thing. There was once, I don't know what the fuck this was. I seriously thought I was losing my vision. I thought I was going blind.
Yeah.
I was working one time, It was a long shift. It was like a 14-hour shift in the kitchen. And it was a really stressful day. And I was on like a new section, which I weren't comfortable with. So I was cooking all this shit, which I didn't know.
Yeah.
And like, it was just stressful, one of those days. And I don't think I slept much the night before. And it was a long day. And I was working, And because everything was so overwhelming, there's so much going on, I was really concentrating and really trying. And I remember this eye, my left one, just went like, I swear to God, the vision just went like, what are they called? Where, is it kaleidoscope? Where it's like the little things where you look through it and it's all the patterns and shit. It's called a kaleidoscope. It's got like loads of patterns and stuff. Fair. But basically, it went like a purpley pattern, like bright as fuck. Purple like light leaks coming through and like a pattern in this eye.
Oh, I hate them things. I get them things.
I've never had it. Nah. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay, this is bright as shit. This eye was sound.
Yeah.
So I closed it and I was literally like this, like just doing stuff. And then I was like, seriously, what is actually going on? And then most people said to me it was a migraine, but I didn't have a headache or anything.
No.
I've never had a migraine in my life, I don't think, luckily. And it started going, and I said to one of the chefs, I was like, let me step out for a minute. I can't fucking see.
Yeah.
Because this eye was okay, but then after a while, this one started going a little bit blurry, but nowhere near as bad as that.
That weird like little flickers I see sometimes is genuinely tight when I'm tired.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've never had it. I've had the black flickers before, but that's like a head rush thing. That's if I got up mega quick, or if
I sneezed one time and it gave me
and it happened.
Black
Yeah,
ones.
It's horrible, isn't it? You like feel like you're in the Matrix. What the fuck? But it wasn't like that. It was weird. And then I remember sitting outside for a bit, and everyone was like, "Oh, what's up?" And I was like, "I swear to God, I think I'm going fucking blind." And it was getting worse. So the brightness was getting brighter and brighter, and to the point where if I genuinely closed that, all I'd see is white and just purple shit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I said to him, I was like, I genuinely think I'm losing my fucking eye. I think this is gone. And then I had to like sit down for a bit, have water. It took like an hour to just go back. And I was like, I've never been so petrified in my life.
Yeah. That's weird.
I was ready to lose this eye. I was like, this eye's gone.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
This eye's gone.
I'm cooked.
I'm just going to have this. Yeah, I'm cooked, literally. But I'm guessing it was like stress. I'm guessing, right? I didn't sleep well the night before. My blood pressure must have been through the roof because I was that stressed and it was like a big thing going on. It's so overwhelming. I don't even know, but it petrified me. It scared the fuck out of me.
Recently I've had like, because all there's bare stuff going on at the minute, but I've had like pain going through there into the back of my eye because I'm so stressed. Because I'm bare stressed, right? So I've just got like pain going up through there, around there.
That's scary.
There. That's the worst. That's the worst one I've ever had.
That's scary, man. Yeah, you gotta listen to your body though sometimes. Because if I didn't take a break then, I think something really bad would have happened. Yeah. Really bad.
Some dons keep going and then end up like health conditions.
I'm not doing that,
don't they?
I like to pride myself on working fucking hard, but I'm not working through that. Are you fucking crazy? I'm gonna lose my eye.
Yeah.
I still don't know what it was. I was so convinced I was losing my eye.
Do you believe that story?
Yeah, to be fair. I just wonder if drugs were involved. Because it sounds very like a lucid drug thing. But I don't know. But I don't know. I don't believe in ghosts or anything. I don't think it was a ghost, but maybe it was like I believe it could have been like something alien.
Do you know when he says something like, "Oh, if anyone else said something like this, let me know so we can find out what's going on in the world."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's like he's looking for something.
Yeah, he sounds very...
Do you know what I mean?
He sounds like he loves this shit.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, he wants that to be the case.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So I know what you mean. Ghosts, if you believe in ghosts, the dressing gown on your doors of grandma just swinging on a rocking chair. You know what I mean? How do you always do that?
Yeah, yeah. See, I don't believe in ghosts, but I really do believe in aliens. There has to be more life.
Yeah, I think there's aliens.
But I don't think they're the typical shit we draw.
Yeah.
Like the UFOs, a typical dome, all that. Like that's just drawings. Do you know what I mean? But I there's definitely more life.
Didn't they find some form of life on Mars or something?
I think so. I think they found some things. I don't know what it was. Some sort of animals on there. I don't know. But it has to be. There has to be other stuff alive out there.
You know what's crazy is the way that they might communicate is so different to us.
Yeah.
Like they might even communicate just through brain
Yeah,
signals.
telepathic, yeah. It's already came out anyway, innit? Like in the US, loads of footage came out of UFOs and stuff. Like,
Did it?
yeah, they came out.
Legit.
Yeah, like they genuinely came out with it and was just like, we don't know what this is, and it would just be like a little. There was one that was like shaped like a tic tac. It was just like a stretched oval, and it was gliding like fast as fuck. And they were speaking to it, and they were like, "Who are you?" Because it's an unidentified flying object. That's what UFO is. And they were just like, "Who are you?" Because you're in our airspace, and you need to control all your airspace and know who everyone is. Wouldn't respond. So they started chasing it, and it was too fast. Like the technology, they were like, "What the fuck is that?" Like it was going that fast. Oh no, that's what happened. They were chasing it, and it was going that fast. They could barely keep up with it. Then it just went in the sea.
But this is what I
Went
mean.
in the fucking sea and glided through the sea.
Why is it also aliens are always so far advanced?
Yeah.
Why are they always advanced?
I know, it's crazy.
Because realistically, they might be stupid as shit, and they just fly here.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, this
Well,
ain't
they gotta
for me.
be
There's
smart.
already guys here.
They have to be smart and they have to be advanced because the way they're acting, it's crazy. Like they still didn't know what that was. It went in the ocean and glided through the ocean and fucked off. It was too fast for them to keep up with. They were just like, I don't know what that is.
What do you think's in Area 51?
I don't think it's that mad. Like
I think Area 51's nuclear weapons.
probably.
I think that's.
I don't think it's aliens.
they're
People always
learning
go,
about
"Oh,
nuclear
it's
weapons."
It's aliens." It's probably where they're testing illegal weaponry. It's probably like lasers and shit. They probably have laser guns in there and stuff like that. Like stuff you can't really use.
I don't think it's anything to do with aliens there.
No, I agree. I think it's weapons and shit. Nukes, like laser guns, fucking ray guns, like just shit like that.
Yeah.
Just crazy crap.
Yeah.
What they can't release at the minute.
Yeah.
And probably could never release. It's probably illegal to use.
Yeah, it's all just in testing as well.
Yeah, it's just
You
in
know what I mean?
testing. That's probably what it is.
I reckon it goes underground well far
100%.
as well.
Yeah. The fact they're so protective over it.
Yeah.
They're protective over everything, but that one is like particular.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I don't think it's aliens at all.
This is just quite a short one.
Yeah.
But like a similar kind of thing. So I was about 12, and this was in the mid-90s. I was visiting my aunt in the countryside. I'm there just chilling in the living room with my cousins, and my father rushes in and goes, "There's a flying saucer in the sky." None of us believed him, so he just grabs me and drags me outside. Out in the street, my mum, my aunt, and all my neighbours are out and pointing at the sky. There was a light identical to a very bright star, but moving ridiculously fast and doing some crazy movements and sharp turns. I watched it for a few minutes and got bored and went back inside.
Got bored.
One, how do you get bored? That's crazy.
Two, why has no one recorded it? You're telling me all the neighbours were there, not one person went, "Oh my god."
Yeah. Not one person recorded it.
Not one person.
Yeah. There has been, there has been footage of it though.
Yeah, I've seen some things. I've seen one where they're chasing something, but I don't believe it.
Do you not believe in it?
Because everything's so the same. Everything is
Yeah.
always...
It's always a stereotypical.
It's always a little saucer, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
ugh.
I know what you mean. I believe in it. I do. I think there's probably been another species where I think they visit our Earth to learn about us. I think they use it for information.
For what, though? You know what I mean?
Like, because they're wherever they are, it's probably so different to what we're like. They probably just find it fascinating, as we probably would if we went to their place.
And you're telling me, as advanced as we are, not one person's been able to take a picture of it. Do you know what I mean?
There is footage though.
Yeah,
it's
the
if you
footage
believe it
is-
or not.
Yeah, Because you can make anything. You seen Hollywood films, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It looks like Godzilla's
Editing.
destroying New York when I'm watching that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he ain't.
No, I know what you mean. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do with editing and stuff. But yeah, I think there's life out there, and I think it's
100%.
I think it's used. I think they do visit. I think there is other life what visits Earth, what we don't know about. I think 100%. I think it does use it for information, even if they don't come out and walk on our land and shit. I think they're genuinely just flying around, trying to be undercover. Obviously, sometimes they're going to get caught, like they have been. But they're probably that they are that advanced that they can just get away from it and fuck off. But I think they're using it. They may be monitoring humans, or they're using our world because it's so different to theirs for information, or they may be, because how the fucking world is going at the minute, like, we're kind of fucking stuff up. So maybe they're using it as like, learn from their mistakes. Don't do this. Don't be so greedy where you're fucking up the planet and stuff
They
like
could
that.
be. They
You know
could
what I mean?
clutch up and come back and go, look, this is how to save the world.
Yeah.
And we'll just work for aliens after that.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
So they could actually be nice dons. We just always got this thing where we're
Yeah,
like,
we're all negative. Like,
Yeah.
I think if they landed, we'd just shoot, we'd nuke them.
yeah, we'd
And
absolutely
it's like,
murder
just
them
chill
within
out.
seconds.
Let us speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'd probably be like, yo, guys, I just want to let you know that you're, like, petrol and all this, you're fucking up your world. We've got this new energy. Costs nothing.
Yeah.
It's all here. We'll help you. Just bazookas everywhere, mate. They'd fucking nuke it, and then the alien would come around and be like, "This is the coordinates to our planet, and if you go here," and then they just, right, we've got it now.
We'll take you there.
They just drop fucking 10 nukes on this planet and fuck off. And they're just like, why'd you do that?
Do you reckon?
Honestly, they would, and then they just fucking take them back to Area 51 and cut them open and fucking torture them, take their
Laser
blood.
them.
Honestly, humans are
Then
fucked.
Donald Trump would come out and go, if anything lands here, you are safe. Mate, he was telling me how sound we are. He
Yeah.
was telling me he bought us food and that, you know what I mean? But
No.
that's gone now.
No alien is coming to the United States.
But I feel like they would land in America.
Yeah, they would.
Why
It's the
wouldn't they?
capital of the world.
Yeah, but why wouldn't they just land in Isle of Wight? Just land in Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
See
Alright,
what the
guys.
people are saying. They ain't gonna shoot you because there's no guns in Isle of Wight, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let's just see how they take to us first.
Yeah.
How are you, mate? You know what I mean?
How you doing?
Then
Yeah.
just pull up on the caravan park and then just chat to a couple of the locals. You know what I mean? Introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Don't just land in fucking America.
Yeah, Washington.
and expect. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just know if
Outside the
aliens
White
land,
House.
they're going White House.
Oh, of course they will.
Just don't.
Just don't do it. I'm convinced the White House turns into a fucking war machine if anything threatens it.
I know.
I think if alien came near
they
it,
got some crazy shit going
I
on.
think if genuinely, I bet the White House is kitted out to be a fucking tank. Like, I honestly, I bet if fucking anyone tried to attack the White House, I think the top dome would come up and it'd just be like fucking 5 nukes,
missiles. Yeah.
Fuck off! Like,
Just go Colombia for a little bit. They come out
Yeah.
coked up. Like, yo, we did not expect
Yeah,
that. We ain't got
Jesus.
that shit on our planet.
yeah, let's
Whoa.
take this back, Barry. Pack some of this up, mate, and fucking take it back.
I don't even know why we came here no more, but we're staying.
Yeah, we're staying
Their
here.
UFO's coming down.
Drop the coordinates. Oh, for God's sake, we're so stupid, man.
Bring your bank cards and your keys. That's what he's saying back to his other dudes. You will come down.
We'll move in. Yeah. Just do it nicely. Try a bit of the local cuisine and
Yeah.
ease into it.
Yeah, go
If
somewhere
you're gonna
nice.
if you're gonna take over, just chill a bit.
Go, yeah.
'Cause
That's what I'd... If any aliens are listening, go Isle of Wight first. See how they take to you.
Yeah.
Let them take pictures. And then slowly move up. Then maybe go Scotland after that.
Yeah.
They're going to be a bit angry.
Yeah,
They're
they
going to be
will, yeah.
angry. Then come England.
Yeah.
Then try Wales. You know what I mean? Like just try.
Ease into it a little
Ease
bit.
into it. Don't jump in at America.
No.
Don't go. You're jumping in at the deep end.
You're gonna
if you
get
do that.
shot,
You're gonna
mate.
get killed.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna get killed, and we don't need war. We just need friendliness and
We
happiness.
just want peace, mate.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. We just want peace. Yeah, we just chat crap. Not gonna lie.
We just gave advice to
Yeah.
aliens on where to
We just
land.
gave-
Like,
yeah,
they wouldn't just take
what are
over
we
whatever
doing?
they wanted.
Yeah, for God's sake. But yeah, that was episode 35. Thank you guys for watching. This was obviously podcast, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Imagine Mike Wazowski as president.